Discord is yet another company in a long line of companies that have made decisions for whatever reason that really just makes me sit back and think to myself, okay, what am I going to do here? Reassess the value of this software, this service that they offer, the role of this in my life, X, Y, and Z. And it's a very uncomfortable feeling, and it's one that quite frankly exhausting of having to feel and go through the exercise of the mental gymnastics of doing the math of like, is this, it's a lot and it's frustrating. So what's going on here? Discord is flipping the switch from, I guess you could phrase it, trusted accounts to really you having to prove that you are an adult. And I'm not really upset at the reasons behind it, right? Like obviously they're trying to protect the kids, and there's all these other things that they're doing. And Discord can be a wild place. In the last 5 years or so, Discord has really made a name for itself. But personally speaking, Discord was such an invaluable tool for me and my circle during COVID, because it had a unique value add, right? Like we could all hop in there and talk to each other. We could turn on the cameras, and then we could also share our screen to see what we were working on. We could share the games we were playing. And then we had like these little channels that would be for tech related stuff, camera stuff, games, cars. So it became like our own sort of community feed and also community gathering space. And it's quite beloved, not only for myself, but amongst our circle. And I understand protecting the youth. I'm never really upset at it. These are very difficult problems to solve, and me personally, I don't have the answer. However, the options that are on the table make me a little uncomfortable. So Discord is saying by default, every account is going to be assumed a teenager. We're going to protect every account from the rights to do specific things and see specific things, unless they are verified to be an adult. And there's three real ways that they're going around this. One is they're going to deploy the AIs, and AI is going to analyze who you are, how long the accounts had proper standing, and the type of things you post, the times that you're on, and say, okay, you're an adult. Maybe I forget the third, but the one that really stands out the most is they want you to verify by an ID that essentially your real government issued ID that you are a person, you are an adult. And the third method was you do a video, you submit a video, which Discord claims they won't be collecting any data. It's just AI analyzing that small selfie video to determine your age and say, yes, you're an adult. Because Discord have had some hacks in the past, this is what we call the shadow IT kind of world, where you have these very specific systems and sophisticated systems around your company, and you offload it to third-party vendors. And Discord in the past has had a third-party vendor manage identity, and that company got hacked. And so a bunch of people's IDs are just out there. That's a problem. So when it comes to Discord and this ID thing, people are not with it. And if I'm being honest, I'm not with it. And I'm not with it for the obvious, with given Discord's history, which may or may not be related to the end goal here. The end point here is you hired a company, you verified that company, you said it was safe, and they got hacked. It's on you, right? But to me, it's a part of a larger issue where I don't feel like I need to provide my government ID to hang out with my friends online. I don't like where this is going, where I need to present my real government issue ID online to hang out. And let me raise my hand and say this is not about ambiguity. I'm not online pretending to be somebody I'm not. That's not it. I just don't trust what's happening, because history will always be history. And I don't, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. And then more so to the point where these companies, we behave in such a way where we give up so much control for the convenience or the dopeness of the service and the product. And it's not something I have the answer to, but it is a real issue where we give these companies so much control. We hand over so much consent. And then when they make a change, we're all just like sitting back like, whoa, do I agree with this? Am I on board with this? And here's the stinger when it comes to Discord. Today, I don't know what the replacement for Discord is. I don't know where else I will go to join the room with my boys already doing what they're doing and hitting watch to see the games that they're playing. But also have that within that community, multiple rooms going at the same time and multiple channels posting things at the same time. Like we'll be in Discord having conversations not related to the games we're playing. And we'll be like, all right, I'll drop it in the lounge chat. Here's the link to that. Here's the photo. Here's the video of what I'm talking about. It's a super powerful community tool. And I'm not exactly sure what the replacement for that is. I looked at TeamSpeak. We look at Steam. We look at Xbox Live. We look at Signal. But like, I feel like none of these things in totality offers what Discord offers. But this forces a larger conversation that I would like for all of us to sit with, which is being mindful of our control hygiene, how much we hand over to these companies. And we owe it to ourselves when I'm not telling you to go read the EULA, because who does, but think a minute, think an hour, think a month, think a year. Discord is very much a piece of my life. It's a piece of my daily life. I don't only hop in there when I'm gaming. I hop in there when I want to connect with my boys. I hop in there. Sometimes I'll join and I'll be on mute. I'm not even saying nothing, but I just need to be around my people having conversations. It makes me feel better that my dudes are there. When we hand that over, it starts to create this point of no return where when Discord turns around and says, yeah, well, we're doing it for whatever reason. It could be valid or not valid. I could agree or disagree, but it's happening. Now what? Things are being done to me and I have no control. I feel like we should all think about these things. And again, zooming out, this is not a Discord conversation. It's an Amazon Prime. It's a YouTube. It's a Facebook. It's an Instagram. On and on and on it goes. What have we gotten ourselves into? And when we're ready, when we have done the existential homework, and when we have sat with it on the couch and really feel the weight and feel the control leaving our ethos, what can we do about it? My name is Ramon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.